Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do like a trash My TBR. I want to say like 20-ish books here that I kind of don't know if I want to keep or not. And I thought you could help me out by trashing all of these books. Honestly, if you've read some of them and you really, really love that book, or you really think that I would love that book, let me know in the comments below that part too. But I really am trying to unhaul some of my books. So, the meaner, the nastier. Go! Don't forget to tell me why in the comments below. Like, if you don't like a book because it's very character driven, or because it's very boring, or no plot, or something, like that, just let me know in the comments below. That way I can judge for myself if I'm gonna love it or not. But, these videos are just for fun. I did just do a big unhaul. I don't know if it's up or not yet. But I'm really excited to see what you say about these books that I'm kind of like maybe really wanting to read, but maybe not so sure anymore. So, bring on the mean comments. So, there's The New Neighbors by Simon Lelick. So, the perfect couple, the perfect house, the perfect crime. The wife and the husband are telling different stories. Whose story do you believe? If you've read it, please let me know in the comments below if it's worth it. Bored with like your typical domestic thriller like this. So, if it's better than that, then maybe I'll give it a shot. I do really like thrillers. Then there's The Mockingbirds by Daisy Whitney. The only reason this one is on here is because I always forget what it's about. Oh yeah, it's a boarding school, Ivy League proud, perfect records. Oh yeah! The Mockingbirds are like the secret council when she's date raped by another student. Ooh, okay, this one sounds like hard-hitting and kind of like a book I would actually really like. So, the thing is that I'm going to read that. I just read all that and I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds really good. I'm going to forget about this book. So, let me know in the comments if you've read them. When We Were Worthy by Mary Beth Mayhew Wallen. This again is kind of like The Mockingbirds. I never remember what it's about. Oh yeah! It's the football team wins and then a cheerleader dies. And it's like the murder investigation of this cheerleader. See, that sounds really good too. Okay. Absolute Brightness by James Lesson, about Leonardo, who is Phoebe's cousin. Leonardo comes to live with Phoebe in Neptune, New Jersey, and he is out and proud, and I don't know what else happens. Then there's The Mouse Hunter by Alex Milway. Honestly, the only reason this is on this list is because it's middle grade, and I haven't really been vibing with middle grade. I mean, usually I have a fun time, and I think that they're super duper cute, but I don't connect to them. And I don't know if it's really worth it for me to keep reading books that I'm not connecting to, but that I am having like a cute time with. So that's why you'll see a couple of middle grades in here. The Trouble with the Other Side by Quam Ivory. I think this one was one that my friend gave me. I have no idea what this book is about. The May Queen Murders by Sarah Jude. I mean, that cover is stunning, but again, I find it very forgettable and I never remember what it's about. Don't stay on the roads, don't enter the woods, never go out at night. Then there's Thanks for the Memories by Cecilia Ahern. This is on my self-destructing books, so if I don't read it, it's going to be unhauled anyway. So I might as well just unhaul it. Flawed by Cecilia Ahern. Oh, whoops. This is like another dystopian, and honestly, I'm just over dystopians. This is because I've tried to read one of these books by this author, and I just wasn't vibing with it. I'm not sure if it was that I wasn't in the mood for this kind of a thriller in the moment, or if I'm just really not into her writing style. So I put all of her books on this list. So there's Don't You Cry, Perfect Baby, and Good Girl by Mary Kubeka. There's Woods Runner by Gary Paulson. It's yet another middle grade. I think it's about a 13-year-old. Yep, 13-year-old. So I feel like it's going to be a younger middle grade, and I'm probably just not going to care. But I did really like Hatchet by this author, so I wanted to give it a shot. The Haunting of Hounds Hollow by Jeffrey Salin. Yet another, like, middle grade. Then there's The Nanny by Jilly McMillan. I did not like I Know What You Did. I did not like this book by this author. And I'm not sure if it's the book or the writing. And honestly, this has just been on my TBR for so long. House of Furies by Madeline Rocks. I think this is another middle grade. These are both middle grade. There's The Double Life of Danny Day by Mike Thayer, and As You Wish by Chelsea Sedonti. And there's Bad Girls Never Say Die by Jennifer Matthewy. This is a feminist retelling of The Outsiders, and I really enjoyed The Outsiders, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like this one. So remember, if you've read any of these, please let me know in the comments below. You can trash talk them. I encourage the trash talk. Or you can tell me, that I have to read it, that I have to keep them. You're deciding. You're helping me. It's All Your Fault by Paul Rudnick. I've never heard anything about this. It's supposed to be funny. Typically, I don't like funny books anyway, so you know what? Yeah, I typically don't like funny books. I'm a monster. I don't like to laugh. Landline by Rainbow Rowell. I had this confused with Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, so I honestly have no idea what this book is about. The Names of Dead Girls by Eric Rickstad. It's some kind of generic thriller. Can't even remember what it's about. My Epic Spring Breakup. Yet again, it's another young adult romance breakup. Death Prefers Blondes by Caleb Roehrig. I think this one is LGBT rep. There's some kind of drag show and murder, I think. And the last one on this list is Desert Flowers by Paul Penn. No idea what that one's about either. So if you have read any of those, I encourage you to tell me in the comments below. Talk about it with me. Let me know what your thoughts are on these, especially especially the trash. Okay, give me the tea on these books. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see another round of Trash My TBR, I would love to go through all my shelves, and your job can be to trash all of my books.